A very tragic accident that has happened on the Bandra-Worli Sea Link in Mumbai. Those details trickling in at the moment. Cars crash in Mumbai at the Sea Link. 10 injured as cars collide. The condition of 4 to 5 people is said to be serious. It is a chilling late night accident in Mumbai. Cars ram into each other. 10 injured. Those images coming in from late night in Mumbai. This accident in fact took place on the Bandra-Worli Sea Link. My colleague Dev Kotak is now joining me live from Mumbai on this. Dev, give us more details. We can see those images of the accident that took place on the Bandra-Worli Sea Link. 10 people have been injured.
Well, yes, 5 people have already died so far. It was a midnight horror crash. Right now we're getting in reports of 3 being critically injured. Actually, they're fighting for their lives at this point in time. They are at the Nair hospital in Mumbai Central. The condition is extremely serious. It is being said, according to hospital sources, that they might also pass away very soon because they're fighting very hard. And also in this horrific accident, 5 cars were massively damaged. If we see the CCTV visuals, it is clearly visible that when the ambulance had arrived for the first car's accident, there was another speeding car that came and rammed into the ambulance and took along with it another 3-4 cars. So you can really sort of understand the impact with which the damage was caused to the cars, and several people are still, like I said, are injured in this accident. And this is absolutely shocking, but we are going to track this story further and get details about the victims and ascertain whether if they were drunk at all. So we are also going to try to speak to the police officials later to understand if they were driving under any kind of influence.
Right, Dave, of course, the question is that how did this accident actually take place? So many cars ramming into each other. What does the preliminary investigation in fact say at the moment?
Well, yes, before we speak to the police officials, the CCTV footage which is in possession with our channel, if we see, it is clearly visible that when the ambulance and the previous first damaged car were on the left hand side of the Sea Link, there was a car that was speeding. So overspeeding is definitely one of the reasons, since you asked. It can be seen in the visuals that it came speeding and rammed into the ambulance first, and the 3 or 4 other cars that were there on the left hand side parked in a stationary position and rammed them. So you can imagine that nothing of those 5 cars is left. So the impact and the damage that it has really caused, it is not very hard to guess that it was definitely overspeeding, and it is one stretch where people are generally most of the times overspeeding. Had it not been for Mumbai Traffic Police imposing the speed limit, there would be accidents that would be a lot more frequent on the Sea Link.
Okay, Dave, thank you so much for joining us with all of those details. The unfortunate news is that 5 persons have already died in this accident. There are others who are injured as well. 3 of them said to be extremely critical, battling for their lives in a nearby hospital as we speak right now. But those visuals, the CCTV footage, absolutely shocking, of these cars ramming into each other. Overspeeding seems to be the reason.
Cara.